button is something.
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 Alrighty. Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And no other frickin' better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are. Two idiots who misinterpret the news so you don't have to. The dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another face palming day here in lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar nudes so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours.
That's
because
right.
they deserve to be questioned.
And the Maynard is back with the sub. 54 months on a 30-month streak.
Oh.
One freak. Thank you, Maynard. And of course, you know what that means. Once we get through the intro here, you get to decide whether we're going to do some nudes or whether we're going to stop and play with our balls.
Oh, man.
And also, on a quick note, I've got a repairman about to show up any moment, so I'm going to probably have to get up and step away
right in the middle
for a moment. So when he arrives, just giving you all a heads up.
Yes. So Maynard's, are we going for the nudes or balls? Maynard did win a game of marbles the other day, so which he used to complain about being ejected.
How about nude balls?
Yeah, nude
Ooh,
balls.
that's always entertaining. Yeah.
Play with his balls. All right. We'll get that loaded up here. While we get that loaded up, you can continue on.
Giveaways are open on both streams. If you are a Shroud player and you want to get in on the streamer bundle, you need to bundle me on both sides. If you are if you're just here for Steam keys and you would like a Steam key on Laz's side, it's bang, I love free shit. If you would like a Steam key on my side, it is bang the bootay. And don't forget, if you want a Steam key and you don't feel like waiting, you can always tip me 300 bits or less. Then also, if you want to trigger a giveaway of a Steam key, possibly change what we're doing on the show, you can always sub or tip 500 bits. So I think I hit random enough times to not know what map is coming up.
I hadn't even gotten to that part yet, so let's go do random.
Oh.
Several different times.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to have to put this game on hold for just a minute because my guy just got here. So let me go talk to him. Well, Jack, find something to talk about that's not the news for the moment.
Yeah.
And I will be
not
right
the
back.
Nudes. Okay. So since Laz is in Florida, he's got all some kinds of crazy bells and whistles at his house. And so the guy that is there at Laz's house is to repair the garage door screen. Now, it's not the garage door itself. It's the garage door screen, which is also automated as well. So whereas I'm cool in this sense that I Velcroed some like netting in front of mine for a screen. It's Velcroed up there. Yeah, Laz, Florida man, his pool is also covered as well. Keep the bugs down and leaves out of it.
And animals.
Yes.
Don't want gators getting in there.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, it is one where, yes, we do have a little bit of everything set up. Then after that, we'll see what's going on. Yeah, so I think it's kind of crazy that the garage has a screen that someone backed into, and it wasn't me. Because if I backed into my screen, it would just move a little bit. Maybe rip off some Velcro. Then I'd hit my garage door. And then I'd be like, eh. But my truck doesn't fit in my garage, so I get to use my garage as just storage. What's a car doing in a garage? So Laz should be back momentarily. Don't forget !play on my side, because Laz didn't get the thing up and we didn't click the start button to do things. before he left.
You said Laz didn't get the thing up?
Nope, he didn't get it up. He didn't get his game of marbles up. I mean, how do you plan on polishing your marbles if you can't get it up? That's right, it's Modi. Bundle me, motherfucker. Yes. And I have the Haunted Hills up on my stream, so maybe the ghost will take your marble away and say hee hee as they take you away. But Laz is back.
All right, I'm back. He's squared away and he's working.
Okay. Are you ready to open up your game of marbles?
I have it open and I have it pretty much ready. I just didn't want to get started because you know, I had my guy coming here. But real quickly, I got to switch cameras here so that
Yes.
I can keep an eye on him and what he's doing.
Sweet.
So when he comes on in, but yes, exclamation play. We are ready to click the button.
Okay. We are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. Da, 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 da.
I got some
Countdown
new people
is
chatting
started.
in universe.
Yeah.
It looks like we've got some new players coming in.
And we have a Tyrion attacking my chair. I don't know how it's not like completely tattered into shreds. Considering the amount of times, it's almost daily that he comes over and attacks it.
That's
So,
what
Laz,
cats
you got
do.
lots of people in. I know.
We got
man.
6 people in.
Okay.
And
I
20
forgot-
seconds to get on in. No, I got to get in on yours, don't I? I guess that helps.
Yes, you do.
Guess that helps.
I forgot to tell you, starting today, I'm going to have a house guest for a couple of weeks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is she cute?
So he.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alrighty, here we go. We are playing the Raging Pen.
Yeah.
Some people might want to know, is he cute?
Lomir, ejected.
Sure, why not? It's not my type, but I'm sure he is somebody's. Nobody's been taken by the ghost balls yet, but Laz and myself are neck and neck in the lead currently.
You mean balls and balls?
Oh, Lomir stole the lead.
No, they're not.
Well, Cynesis currently out in front,
Yeah.
but
Laz,
here comes Rustic Dragon. Morkin just got
Yeah.
ejected.
Laz currently in
Maynard
second,
bringing
but
up the rear. And there
We
goes
have
Rustic
entered
Dragon.
the house for the haunted
And there
hills.
goes Cynesis, putting me in the lead. And Tina gets popped up and lands back on the track. Popped up again. Will he land on the track again? No. Tina is now ejected. It is now
man.
just me and the Maynard, me and my buddy.
Uh-oh.
But I am
Will
at the
my
pin.
nerd
He is way,
win?
way behind.
Oh.
And there I go.
Yeah,
I'm
but, I
popped
mean-
up. Am I going to sit there and be playing with the pin forever? Nope, I got through. And it looks like I'm going to make it to the end for the win. Yay, me.
We're about to start coming to the final
And there goes the
drop down.
Maynard, ejected. The
The
only
last
survivor.
chance
Yours truly.
for a ghost to take
you were
someone away,
ejected.
but I don't know why I was ejected. I shouldn't have been. I should have won. But Lomir was victorious on my side. So he is getting some scrolls from me. You dirty bastard.
And with that, it's time to do a game key giveaway. And we're going to pick that winner, and that's going to be fucking Lomir.
Ooh.
Too bad my name's Lomir. No, too bad my name's Lomir, not fucking Lomir.
Okay. We got a copy of Bridge Constructor Portal available for you if you want it, or you can pass on it and give it to somebody else. Currently, it looks like it's $10.
I'll check it out and get back to you later.
Okay. You familiar with the game Portal?
No.
Okay. Well, this is the Bridge Constructor version of it, which I don't understand. Oh no, I guess it's a little different. Although it looks like it's from the same people. It's got the same, oh yeah, it's got the portals, but I don't know. Oh, very interesting.
And bridges, apparently.
Yeah, quite the interesting stuff. So here you go, Lomir. I will get this over to you, and then if you decide to recycle it, you can do that, and we will give that to somebody else later. Bridge Constructor Portalarium. No.
Yes.
Speaking of game keys, did I mention the Leisure Suit Larry bundles that are available up for grabs out there? You got the complete compilation, $94.39. Donate 2,000 bits. You'll get all 9 games plus 2 DLCs. If you just want the Leisure Suit Larry collection with the copy of Wet Dreams Don't Dry and Magna Cum Laude Uncut and Uncensored, where it's $57.12, 1,500 bits. And if you want 1 through 7 plus Magna Cum Laude, 1,000 bits, that's where it's $54.96. And I will also offer up Rebel Galaxy and Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. I forget what I told you is all last time for that one. But that's worth $45. I'll say 1,000 bits if you want to get both of those games in a double pack. 1,000 bits will get you $45 worth of games.
Nice.
And Maynard said he's been missing because he dropped his keyboard and fried his motherboard. How did you do that?
Playing with metal filings?
Yeah. Asmodi says he ain't played Larry in a while, since the 80s, and that's a tempting offer. Well, the offer stands. I have plenty of keys. And of course, you can no longer purchase the retro stuff from Steam. Hence why I am making this offer available to you guys and gals, because I have the complete compilation. I have 4 copies of that. I'm sorry, I got 4 copies of the complete collection, 7 copies of the retro bundle, and I have 3 copies of the complete compilation available from I've had them sitting around. But as long as we have the keys, we know they will still work on Steam, but you can no longer buy them anymore because they've been removed from the Steam store. So hence why, instead of just using them for, getting to level 6 on a hype train, which we very rarely get to, I'm making them available to you guys and you gals. But I also got to reset that giveaway. So there we go. Reset the giveaway. Giveaway is reopened. And if you have any questions, you can just PM me here on Twitch, or you can send me a message. And Lomir is going to donate back Bridge Constructor Portal. So, okay. So that'll come up for grabs again at the end of the show.
Yeah, it looks a bit too cartoonish for me.
Okay. So at the end of the show, Bridge Constructor Portal will be the game giveaway for $10 for all you good folks. Now, moving on to the nudes. Are we ready for the stupid nudes? Because
The
you're
nudes.
not gonna believe this, or maybe you will believe this.
I'm
Shroud?
always ready for nudes.
Shroud logic. Because release 138 deployment has been pushed again. We will be deploying release 138 on Friday the 30th instead of Thursday this month. The live stream will occur on Monday at 4 p.m. from Scotty's office.
Why? Why?
Well, hopefully there's going to be brand spanking nudes of a new server being installed, and Ravlox wanted to use that extended downtime for the server push to install the server. Maybe. And yes, I did. Rysis.
Well, this is
But
supposed
just-
to be a Polish release, according to the updates. I thought it was going to be a content release.
Well, everything's a Polish release around here because spelling mistakes are, and a few other things. As someone in the official channel stated, there ain't a whole lot of patches done, and episode 2 is still nowhere near completion. But hey, I want to work on Money Pit Isle.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to work on a pet project of mine, but screw you guys and gals who paid us money to build fucking episodes 2, 3, 4, and 5, because
well, I mean, this is something that I have said repeatedly, as far as the only things that get fixed in Shroud are low-hanging fruit, easy fixes. Everything else that actually requires work is started then abandoned. Hence, when were we told that we were going to be getting a new server for the game?
Well, if we
I mean, we could go with the map server that we were told was going to be new.
Well, again, as of going back to your question back in June of last year, we know it's been at least a year, but we know it was
18
probably
months because
a year before that.
Yeah. And that was because the new Unity version requires newer hardware.
Yeah, right. As
Now it's Unity 2021.
Spelling errors, easy fix, and makes it look like you're doing something. Yeah, slight problem with that though there, Modi, is it's been almost it's been 11 years, literally. Okay. If we haven't fixed all the fucking spelling errors in 11 years and we're still fixing spelling errors 11 years ago, we've got problems. Yeah, because we're not adding any new dialogue to the game
Quests,
that,
or quests, or
yeah,
naming
at
NPCs.
least not yet. Yeah, but they didn't have a conjurer dragon back then. Yeah, good point. Good point.
Well, I mean, there's more issues than that. They've also ignored the backlog of everything. So there were other issues as well. But yes.
Come on, you stupid NPC, move.
Hey man, I'm
I've
working
got
on a no llama.
I've got the NPC's head like right there in the screen. It's like
Which NPC?
the bot that's walking around a lot.
The bot's head is doing what on your screen?
He was like covering, like,
Oh,
it was like having a bug on your
yeah.
surveillance camera. You know what happens when bug walks on the surveillance camera.
Yes. Every day.
Yes.
Spiders, flies, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got mostly lizards and wasps, but some spiders.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, it's like,
How about a lizard spider?
I mean, when it comes to low hanging fruit, remember the sneak scene that they did, right?
I mean, the don't talk scene.
There are in-game mechanics for sneaking. In the moon tree, you have your what's
Is
it
Mike
called?
amongst
Night.
is Mike amongst
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, night step and shadow form and vanish, right? In the subterfuge tree, you have this thing called silent movement and sneak and camouflage, which renders you invisible to yourself as well as everybody else for the most part. And then you can move with silent movement, and then also the one in the moon tree. But those don't impact the sneak scene. It's as soon as you enter the conversation range of an NPC, it automatically pulls you in. So it's a conversation avoidance scene. Yeah. It doesn't matter whether or not you're invisible, whether or not you're hiding behind something. It is. I mean, it's kind of very stupid. It's Shroud of the Half-Assed. It is one where it's like, it's not a sneak scene because it doesn't involve any sneaking mechanics.
No sneaking involved.
Yeah.
Is Mike involved in any of that?
Is what?
Mike?
Mike.
Yes.
Mike and the mechanics.
Yes, he is. He's now I can't remember some of their songs. Damn it.
Living years.
Yes. Silent Running. That's what he was thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh, I would not have made that connection. Did not make that connection.
I had to go look it up.
Yeah,
I'm sitting
here just scratching my head going, what the hell's Mike and the Mechanics got to do with the sneak scene? But
Silent Running.
But anyway, moving right along.
Yeah. But I mean, it is one where it's like, unless other people say things, because I did call it a conversation avoidance, and I referred to it as an introvert's wet dream as far as the scene goes. And that was removed from the forums for some odd reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, because they don't want the truth to be told. That's why.
Oh.
Now, speaking of truth be told, let me get out here. We got some commentary on YouTube yesterday.
Okay. We
And
got some commentary on YouTube, and you didn't provide that link.
I just remembered it.
Oh, what was the commentary?
Well, I'm about to share it with you, and then
If it's
well,
burning when you pee, Knight Rider, you might want to get some antibiotics.
I think before we get to this, we have some other
See a
business
doctor.
to get to. So, shall we get to the
Okay.
business at hand before we get to this?
Which business at
Yes.
hand? The mounts from yesterday? The
Oh, well, that too, but time. Time. That time to give away some streamer bundles.
Oh,
And drip, which means Lebu Ebu
And
is going to be getting.
two of them.
Oh, really? Very cool.
Yes. Also one on my side. And my giveaway is reopened. So the comments from the Peanut Gallery on YouTube from yesterday were from Harful. And that person had to say, is their time not valuable? If it is, why wasted making all these trips when they could, be developing the game to save a few bucks on cloud hosting? Well, okay, so Portalarium was founded in Austin. Majority of the devs were in Austin. When they terminated everybody or half the team, then the pandemic, everybody's working from home. Before the pandemic, the game was sold to Chris Spears as Catnip Games. Or did the pandemic happen after? No, pandemic happened after.
No, it happened after, because we had the last SodaCon when they announced that they had sold the game 10 months
so that
earlier.
Was before that was before the pandemic.
Yes. And again,
then
they
everybody
waited,
could work from home.
Yeah, they waited over 10 months to let everybody know that it had been sold, because the truth came out at SodaCon, even though they had sold it to Chris in January of that year. But in October, when we were doing the con, that's when the shit hit the fan and the truth was out there.
Mm-hmm. Then Chris brought on Rav, who wrote SodaBot and some other things onto the team to help out with some other things. Then Rav kept on taking on more and more responsibilities, including dev builds and things like that. And then Chris decided that, hey, he's going to start working at another game studio that was Demeta on a game called Iron and Magic, and stopped working on Shroud. And 6 months after he started working on that company, he finally told the Shroud team or the Shroud players that, hey, I'm working on another project.
You ready for it? You ready for it?
Oh, yes. Bye-bye.
Bam!
Unscathed, whatever.
Thank you, Tina.
Then under Ravalox became the day-to-day person. And then we had the initial, hey, we're a month away from Unity 2021, and followed by Laz going on vacation and the game server being down for a month, and they ended up rolling it back 2 weeks. So lost at least 2 weeks of data. Chris coming back and saying, hey, I'm wrapping up this project. And Jigoku with a sub on Prime. Are we going to cover the Shroud news or play with our balls here, Jigoku?
Jigoku with a sub?
Yes, Jigoku with a sub. Thank you. Yeah. Followed by Chris announcing that he was wrapping up Iron and Magic and was no longer needed on that project. And he would be back on the Shroud team full-time-ish come November.
Never happened.
After a vacation. Never happened. Instead, he formed another game studio, started working on Slayscape, which we had some demo videos and other things, and including a video from an AI conference that included their executive producer, Star Long.
No, it did not. None of the games that he had worked on, except for this latest one, which is not even his, have come out. Iron Magic didn't come out. Slayscape didn't come out.
Yeah. The game that he's working on for Fateless currently was already in beta before he joined the team.
Yes.
So you tell me. And we have not seen nor heard of Chris doing anything, even though Rav has had 4 server problems that required someone to go to
at least
in the last year. That would require a physical presence. And the only other person would be Dr. Bobby Thompson, Undone.
Little Bobby Thompson.
Yeah. Who was working on other projects as well. So,
yeah. But meanwhile, back to the point.
Yeah. So back to the point that of do the developers, why are they wasting their time driving back and forth to Austin? It's because Chris, the owner of the company that we know of still, wants nothing to do with it. Can't find the time to do a fucking thing for the game.
Well, again, to save a few bucks on cloud hosting. Why are we not cloud hosting this? Why do we still have physical locations and physical servers when originally everything was AWS, wasn't it? Well, I mean, originally we saw mess that was in the offices.
Yeah, all the servers were there, but so the website was hosted on AWS and some other stuff, and then they pulled that off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, and AWS is actually stupid expensive. Cloud hosting is stupid expensive because you end up paying for every little thing. And not in a good way. So I can tell you that I get to write a check for every or credit card statement for every single month.
I'm just going to answer Hartful's question with they don't make enough money to pay for cloud hosting. How about that? Let's just put it that way. Is of course we don't know what kind of salary anybody is making, if at all, and of course they will not disclose. Who's
actually working full time?
Well, no, they will not disclose. The subscriber income, photo income.
Well,
our last guesstimate back in the day, and this is probably going back 2 years, was there was maybe about 50 to 60,000 a month coming in. And that was our last good guesstimate based on the available data that was out there that we were able to see publicly. But Again, they hide that data very well. We don't even know a true user count, to say that. And of course, as Jack and I constantly hammer home on that, our subscriptions, well, at least my subscription still goes to Portalarium because they're afraid to cancel all these subscriptions and make people resubscribe
Move
to
them over.
Catnip Games due to the fact that they will lose the income if they do that. And that's just an educated guess. I mean, either that or somebody's extremely lazy and just doesn't want to take the time to update the information. One of the two. But I'm gonna go with the first option. Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah.
Let's move right along. That's the answer to your question, Har.
Yeah. So
meanwhile, yesterday
Shroud
we were
logic.
talking about the black
selling
horses. Yes.
Yes.
And
selling a black horse.
Yeah, I went and got myself the horses out of my.
Now, do you have a spare?
I can give you one for giggles and grins to test with. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
It's not a spare, but if you want to come on over here,
an extra. Yes, I am beside you.
Mount.
An extra temporarily.
Let's see. I'll give you the white horse mount.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And if you did not know this, if you go into the pets and mounts, the white, just do a search for mount. There are several mount types that are only available in the Crown Shop. And holy shit, this is worth $10. Yeah, no, it shouldn't be.
Yeah. Now, when you do a search under sell, the mount will actually show up in the sell from inventory, which it shouldn't. And of course, when you drag it over, it does highlight in red, and of course, it will sell for 0 when you do.
Will it actually sell, or is it one that's rejected?
We would have to actually go on to QA to do that because I'm not risking $20 worth of horses just to test
something.
Yeah.
But it is red, as you can see on my screen. So it should reject it. But the other thing is, it should not even show up in that list. As we showed with several other things yesterday that also had a 0 value that were not sellable. So here we will give Laz this white horse back, and sit there and say, heh. But yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be sold at all. But hey, have we ever noticed anything where some things are inconsistently applied?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like those chaos swords in the offhand versus other swords in the offhand.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. But
yeah. And if Star was still on the project, he would have been like, chaos, that's the answer.
Yeah, right. That would have been the answer. Just chaos.
Yeah. Chaos. It doesn't apply it because chaos.
Speaking of chaos.
Yeah, Shroud logic.
Let's go revisit the tabula rasa problem.
Oh, man. Okay, so, and remember, this is one where the tabula rasa debuff was not showing up on someone that it was cast on. So they were receiving the DOT by someone that had specialization, and getting lots of damage. Now, that one person did have a ton of buffs on, but when Laz and myself tested it on the lot, we did receive the debuff icon.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So Krovikin responded, the icon was not in my video because the icon wasn't there. The problem, I don't play through Steam, I play through the launcher. Estroma and myself tried this for much longer than the video shows, and no matter what buffs I had on or removed, this debuff still didn't show. One of the biggest issues with the skill is it is very OP. Even if you can see the icon, which you can't, it still does a huge amount of damage. Because it is chaos, it cannot be resisted. So according to your pictures, 89 damage by 8 ticks in 16 seconds equals 712 damage, non-resistible, and that can be stacked 3 times, which means that is 2,136 damage that can't be removed or resisted, which would kill the majority of players out there. If this is how it's meant to be, that is fine, even though it is severely OP, but can you try casting it on another player instead of on yourself? Maybe on the live server? Maybe not on the dev client? To see what I am describing, thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention this goes up in damage with attunement, so it'd be even deadlier from a high attunement player. I know that players who are using this high attunement can outdamage heals even from Estroma, who has way higher than average player healing. Again, this is just from casting one skill 3 times and fight is over.
Yeah, now again,
I'm serious.
We hold on
Yeah,
before you go on to that. We pointed out the fact that even if you can see the debuff, there is nothing you can fucking do about it. Okay, period. As you pointed out there, Kravokskin, how you ever pronounce the name?
Krovikin.
Krovikin. Yes,
Yeah,
you can't resist it. You can't dismiss it. So you are screwed when you're up against somebody. And yes, it is OP, but you know, hey, that's
it would be
life
nice
for
to
you.
know that you actually have that DOT active. So that way you
Well.
can sit there and chug potions. Oh wait, potions don't really do shit in Shroud.
Yeah.
You can just sit there and cast heal over and over and over and over and over again.
Dark Blue Monkey with 300 bits. Thank you, Dark Blue. And that's gonna get Dark Blue Monkey. It'd be nice to know why you're dying, absolutely. And 300 bits is gonna get Dark Blue Monkey a game key. So I will give you a choice. Would you like a new game key, or
Yes.
would you like the Bridge Constructor Portal game key that Lomir recycled earlier, worth $9.99, or would you like a different key? And I will continue to give out Bridge Constructor Portal at the end of the show, Dark Blue Monkey. You have BC Portal already. Okay, no big deal. I just figured I would give you the option. So next game key up is The Blind Prophet. The Blind Prophet on Steam. And that is a $20 game going out to Dark Blue Monkey. Congratulations. And of course, as always, you guys know, if you already have something in your library, let me know and I will just recycle it and give you a different game key. But there you go. Thank you, Dark Blue Monkey. So let's move on to Allie.
I'm serious. One thing at a time. I'd like to try to figure out the icon first. You have confirmed it's not showing for you. I have confirmed with a non-dev player on live that it does show for both me and the player I cast it on. since you're not playing through Steam, please reinstall and see if that fixes your icon. You may have corrupted files. And hi, Allie. In my current stream I posted today, if you skip to 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 26 seconds until 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 55 seconds, you can see me and Zealot testing it again. This is in a different zone. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out the obvious flaw here in just a minute, but go ahead.
A different zone, a different player casting it. I'm on a different computer. The last video was from my computer I'm streaming from, and it's still happening. You'll see the video. I have no buffs on, but guidance, precision, and capacity.
Okay, you're breaking up. No buffs on, but what?
But the obsidian potions.
Yes. In both cases, you're using the obsidian potions.
Obsidian potions.
So
Zealot can see the debuff on me when he casts it on me, but I cannot see the debuff on me. So the debuff is visible to him, but not to me. I hope this helps since everything is retested. New caster, new zone, new same target. That's baffling. Does the person being cast upon also have chaos specialization? Does trying to cast it on someone who doesn't change it? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Whisper Zealot. Are you online currently? No, not currently online. Trying it on someone who doesn't cheat. He gave you information that there's obsidian potions active. Everything else is not, but Zealot's able to see the debuff. He is not. So I would sit there and say, wait, maybe there's an obsidian potion problem.
That would be my thought, because again, in the first video, we noticed that he had just about every obsidian potion possible active. And now he's claiming, I don't have anything but obsidian potions. How about you try it without the obsidian potions, dude? Yeah. How about you stop using the fucking potions and just test the damn skill? But no, nobody's smart enough to actually go to, through the, process of elimination. Yeah. No, not even that, but just the process of, how about we just start clean? You don't need any potions. Just see if the buff fucking works straight up or not. Yeah.
Then add an obsidian potion, then add another, then sit there. Yeah.
Yeah, because at this
that also
point,
wastes obsidian potions, but still. Yeah.
So hope this helps. New caster, new zone, new computer. So I guess he's still the same character. Maybe the potions were just still active and he doesn't want to waste them. But I would wait till the potions dissipate,
expire.
so you don't have to waste your potions.
And Zealot is watching the stream currently. Zealot, can you get online and I will waste the obsidian potions?
Yeah, we have plenty to waste.
We have plenty to waste. And I would like you to cast it on my character.
Let's see if we can't solve a problem that they can't. But we can that they can't.
Yeah. Without being it's like, we read the report. We noticed this one issue that, hey, you've got all these buffs. Maybe, and it works when you don't have buffs, but maybe there's a buff interfering with it.
Absolutely.
Oh my.
Imagine that. Actually, if we can, how about this, Zealot? Don't rush in right now because we are short on time right now.
Oh, yeah. If we can do it tomorrow.
If we can, we can plan this for tomorrow. If you would get here at the beginning of the show tomorrow, and then, we can spend as much time necessary to play This way we can try different combinations because between Jack and I, we have more
Yeah.
obsidian potions than we'll ever bat a fucking eye at.
Yeah.
And we
I
don't
mean,
mind wasting them
it's
because we have no other use for them, to be honest with you.
hold on. Let me go collect some more obsidian potions of guidance.
Yeah. I mean, I've only got a huge bag of them sitting right behind me. I've got
Yeah.
102 of them right behind me, right there. And then let me see. Do I have any obsidian potions in my inventory? I probably do.
I've got 17 capacity,
Yeah.
12 conservation, 8 expedience,
And then
41 guidance, 6 precision, and 3 stamina
and
on
then
me,
here
and a reward.
I'm gonna make
bag.
you laugh. This is just in my inventory. So give you this screenshot.
Yeah.
I mean, which is I don't even know why I'm carrying all this because I just keep collecting them.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have those just in inventory, let alone the 102 that are in the bag behind me. So yeah, we have plenty to fool around with and play with, especially bunches of them that I can't trade, can't do anything else with. And I don't know if you've got those, so maybe it'd be better if I just use those no trade ones.
Yeah, well, these are the
done.
no trade from the server going down that I was going to use, except for the
I got to take a break.
guidance.
My guy is coming right here, so give me 1 second. And let me talk to him real quick.
If we can, Zealot, we would love your presence on the lot tomorrow to where we can do the troubleshooting that seems to be way too problematic for our QA team for isolating this issue and testing things. Yes. Just let me kill you at least once so that way I can become that top 10 PvPer again, because our PvP leaderboard is so fleshed out. Because Shroud logic. Because that would put me in the top 5. Woohoo! Yeah. Lots of free kills. Just let me kill you once. Might take a while, but hey, we'll get it done. But this is one where this should not be hard, right? This kind of thing should have actually been relatively easy for someone to actually look at. Okay, these are all the buffs the character has on them. This is the state of all of it. This is the only difference between these two, because we tested it once or twice with a character that is doesn't have anything on them, saw the debuff. So now you need to figure out what wipes the debuff. I mean, that is hard.
Nothing wipes the debuff. Nothing wipes the
debuff.
debuff.
Prevents it from being displayed on the character screen.
Ah, well, there you go. That's better.
Yeah. Not hard at all. But it is time for Laz and myself to start pulling giveaways and doing the weird shit.
Absolutely. Zealot, I want to thank you in advance, and we'll look forward to testing this with you tomorrow. We'd appreciate it. And of course, the rest of the audience will appreciate it because, somebody's got to do something around here to figure shit out that, nobody's willing to really dive into.
Shroud logic.
Yeah. And again, that's Shroud, baby. That's Shroud. So, and of course,
I am
got
pulling
nothing better
2 Steam keys. And my streamer bundle went to my nerd. Tina and Jigoku going to be getting from me.
Oh, yeah. We never did see if she wanted to play, or did she not want to play? She wanted nudes.
She said nudes, man.
Okay.
She said nude. She wanted all the nudes.
Risus is getting my Steam key. My streamer bundle.
And Tina getting a copy of Industria, which is a $20 game. So let's see. Let's go find Tina.
Rises. what
And
is
the
your-
next game key is going to be going to Jigoku, who subbed. Thank you. Do
By
you
the-
already have a copy of Tesla Grad 2, Jigoku? I think you might have a copy of Jigoku or Tesla Grad 2.
Rises, is that you
yes.
or are you Hildebrandt? Which are you?
He's Hilda.
Okay.
Okay, you do have a copy of Tesla Grad, which is a $20 game, but we're going for Foreclosed, which is a $17 game. Because you get to do all kinds of weird stuff. So I'm going to toss a Steam key into Grad 2 because since I already revealed the key, I have no idea whether or not I've given it out. But there it is. So somebody that does not have Tesla Grad 2, claim that Steam key, and you just got a $20 game for free.
Very cool.
By the way, I just was going through my rewards in my inventory, and I have well over 200 obsidian potions.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean,
And closing
you
the
could do
final
that with-
giveaway. And Vovan, you are going to get that copy of Bridge Constructor Portal that Lomir passed up on earlier. We're at $9.99, so congratulations to you. And that is headed your way right now. And of course, thank you all for joining us here each and every day. We do appreciate it. Gotta say thank you to Dark Blue Monkey, thank you to the Maynard, and thank you to Jigoku for your generous donations today. We do
Yes,
appreciate it. And of course, we will be back with more tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Instead of release day, we'll be doing some bug testing. Because we can. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And I'm low.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
See ya.